You ever hear the one about the lion and the machine gun? The lion's got the power, the roar, the presence. King of the jungle, all that. But the guy with the machine gun, he doesn't care, doesn't blink, just pulls the trigger. That's what this feels like. Sweet 16, BYU, Alabama. Two teams walk in, one gets fed to the scoreboard. Let's talk Bama, number 2 seed with a kill list longer than your ex's text messages. They lead the entire nation in scoring, 90.8 points a night like it's a light jog. Field goal percentage, deadly, 48.6%. Rebounds, 42.9 a game. Mark Sears, he's got handles so smooth they should come with a warning label. 18 points, 5 assists, and the ice-cold smile of a man who doesn't miss. That's the Lion. Now here come the Cougars. BYU doesn't care about your seeding. They don't care about your conference. What they care about is dropping 81 points a game, torching you from deep, and walking off like they've been here before. Richie Saunders is the sniper. 43.1% from 3. No flinch. No mercy. They've won 11 of their last 12. They've covered 10 of their last 12 spreads. And they've been disrespected every single time. They're not here to party. They're here to rob the place. Yeah, Alabama's got the glass. But BYU, they've got the grit. They've gone toe-to-toe with big names, Wisconsin, Iowa State, Utah, and left all of them with bruises and regrets. Vegas dropped the line at plus 5.5 like it was nothing. Like BYU hasn't been punching up all season. Like March isn't where underdogs build empires out of broken brackets. So here's the real. This game ain't about who looks better on paper. It's about who blinks first when the crowd's losing its mind and the shot clock's bleeding out. And today's AI pick is BYU plus 5.5. They may not walk away with the crown, but they'll walk out swinging. And they'll make damn sure Bama feels it. And now, onto game 2.
You feel that? That's tension. That's pressure. That's the sound of the Sweet 16 tightening its grip around the neck of two teams who've come too far to die easy. Maryland, Florida. And if you think you've got this one figured out, you don't. Let's start with the Gators. Offense, ruthless. 85.4 points per game. They shoot, they slash, they scorch nets. 8 wins in a row. Covered in 12 of their last 15. They're not just hot, they're radiating. Walter Clayton Jr., shooting nearly 39% from deep. Dudes launching missiles, not jumpers. This team's got rhythm, tempo, flash. But you know what they don't have? Maryland's soul. See, the Terrapins aren't flashy. They're not smooth. They're the team that drags you into the alley, breaks your rhythm, and leaves you wondering what just happened. 6 wins in their last 7. One word, grit. They rebound like their lives depend on it. 36.7 boards a game. And Derek Queen. That man's an old school problem. He doesn't post up. He plants roots. Florida's dancing around the perimeter. Maryland's shoving elbows in the paint. And here's what nobody's talking about. Florida's last game? A 2-point escape against UConn. The cracks are there. You just gotta know where to look. Now the books? They're laying 6.5 for Florida. Like Maryland didn't just put Colorado State in a chokehold. Like tempo doesn't matter. Like rebounding doesn't wear teams down. They want you dazzled, distracted, drunk on offense. But we're not here for the fireworks. We're here for the value. Oh, and before I forget. No, you're not hallucinating. That's an alien behind me. We work together now. Kind of a Penn and Teller thing. I talk. He stares. We're just working on a Vegas residency. And tonight? We're opening the show. And today's AI pick is Maryland plus 6.5. They might not win, but they're not gonna fold. They're gonna fight. They're gonna frustrate, and they're gonna cover. Now clean the blood off your screen, take a breath, and on to game 3.
There's a difference between hype and truth. Duke's getting all the hype. And that's fine. They've earned some of it. 10 wins in a row. Offense clicking. Cooper Flagg playing like he was built in a lab. They dismantled Baylor. Flattened Mount St. Mary's. They're favorites tonight. No debate there. But let me tell you what nobody's talking about. Arizona. You know, the team that's covered more spreads than most of the public even realizes. The team that just bulldozed Akron and dropped Oregon with a defensive clinic. The team that's won 5 of their last 7, and made a living, a profitable one, in these underdog roles. Caleb Love doesn't show up to shake hands. He shows up to rewrite endings. He's not here for your bracket, he's here to ruin it. Let's talk numbers. The lines moved to +9.5. That's not a spread. That's a challenge. Because Duke? Sure, they dominate. But they don't dominate for 40 minutes, they win. But they leave cracks. They get up big. But they coast. And Arizona? They don't go away. They rebound. They defend. And when the game gets tight, when the air thins out, and the shots stop falling, they grind. Vegas wants you hypnotized by the logo. Wants you to see the blue jersey and forget the scoreboard. But I'm not here to bet on brands, I'm here to bet on basketball. And today's AI pick is Arizona +9.5. They won't be polite. They won't be perfect, but they'll be close. And close is all we need. Now reset your expectations, and on to Game 4.
You want one more? Good? Because we've got one more. Arkansas. Texas Tech. West Region. Sweet 16, and the clock's about to hit 0 on one of them. Let's start with the Razorbacks. Hot team. Dangerous team. Took out Kansas. Took out St. John's. They rebound. They hustle. They grind out second chance points like it's gospel. And John L. Davis. He's been sneaking into passing lanes like he's got the other team's playbook. They've covered in 11 of their last 15, and right now, they're playing with house money and no fear. But then there's Texas Tech. The Red Raiders aren't riding hype. They're riding precision. 6 wins in their last 7. They don't turn the ball over 9.7 a game. They shoot nearly 4 to 7% from the field, and over 37% from deep. 5 guys averaging double figures. You can't key on one because they all hit. Darian Williams. Yeah. That guy's not here to be liked. He's here to close. 14.7 points, 5.4 boards, 3.7 assists, and not one wasted dribble. He's the kind of player that forces coaches to rethink their system by halftime. The spread's 5.5, and sure, the trends say Arkansas is the sharper play. But I don't chase trends. I track control. Texas Tech doesn't just windy smother you. They dictate pace. They spread you out. And then they drain you dry. The Razorbacks might make it ugly. But the Red Raiders will make it final. And today's AI pick is Texas Tech 5.5. Now, before we roll credits, listen closely. If you've been enjoying this, and you like your sports with a side of sharp steel and storytelling flair, type this into YouTube Mysteries Decoded by AI. That's our new side channel. 1 week old, one mystery at a time. Real crimes. Real conspiracies. Real AI. It's like if Tarantino directed a documentary and gave the narrator a PhD. And now, in case you missed it, tonight's AI recap: Game 1 BYU 5.5, Game 2 Maryland 6.5, Game 3 Arizona 9.5, Game 4 Texas Tech 5.5. 4 picks. 4 stories. 1 cold trail of value. Now go hit that subscribe button before Vegas figures out what we're doing. Sweet 16's done. But this movie, we're just getting to the good part.